So, you thinking about jumping on an airplane, flying somewhere, wearing a kilt? Well, that's what we're talking about today. Everyday KT number 242. And as you can probably guess, I'm not home, not in my garage. Flew down to North Carolina. And I got to tell you, TSA's changed a whole hell of a lot since the last time I flew. Last time I flew, it was the pat, the feel, the what's where, let's see what this guy's wearing, what's going on, where everything is. And they wanted to know everything but where my kidneys were from the inside. And it was kind of weird. This time, I was up at Logan. For those of you who don't know, that's up in Boston, Mass. And quite literally, so here I am. I've got my Brotherhood of the Kilt tartan kilt on, sporran belt with a standard buckle. Kilt pin, whatnot. Went up, dropped the belt and sporran in my boots in the bucket thing. Sent it through the X-ray and walked through the metal detector. All I had on for metal were the buckles on my kilt. It went off. They sent me back the other way. It went off again, and the guy's like, "Okay, try again." Walked through, didn't go off. He's like, "Okay, you're good." No pat downs, no X-rays, no grilling, no running me off to the secret room where you got 4 people with cameras and every other silly thing going on. None of that. So I don't know if I just got lucky or if that's just the way things are lately, but from my perspective, TSA has backed off a whole hell of a lot, especially, when it comes to guys wearing kilts. Stuff doesn't go off. They don't get concerned. They just let us through. So for those of you out there looking to fly, go ahead, grab your tartan kilt, and it works fine. I've heard Chris flew just yesterday from Washington down to Colorado with a utility style kilt, and because of all the metal on that kilt, the buttons and everything, they gave him the full pat down. So you might want to be careful of that. But it looks like going back to old school tartan kilts is the better way to go when it comes to flying. Obviously, you're going to get a lot more attention. I wound up giving out 4 of my Kiltman key fobs, and a gentleman from England who was asking about where to get a decent midweight kilt wound up getting a couple of copies of Kiltology today on the airplane. It was very cool. It was very good seeing those folks, talking to them, getting a laugh out of some of them because, guy in a kilt without a wit's kind of a waste almost. So I don't have any copies of Kiltology in my hands or right here right now, but I will ask that anybody watching this, the storm hit down in Texas today. So if anybody out there is in the path of that nastiness, I've heard that it's been pretty gross. Tons of rain, tons of wind. So do me a favor and just check in either on my page or over in the Brotherhood of the Kilt group. Let me know that you're doing okay. Just want to make sure that everybody out there is safe in one piece and their house isn't completely blown away. I don't want anybody pulling a Wizard of Oz down there. And with that, I'll let everybody go. Like I said, everybody down in Texas in the path of that storm, be safe, be awesome. And everybody else, it's Friday night. Go have some fun. Go shenaniganize and be strong. Put a kilt on.